Tulip tracker. So here's group 1 over there by being looked over by the squirrel. Here's like a mini group. I didn't really sketch that. The lone wolf. And then group 2 right over here with another little lone wolf. So that is what I'm looking at, and that is what I'm sketching. And you can see that they are really rising up and growing fast. So sketching is a great way to capture the changes that even photographs may not capture. So there we go. Welcome to Tulip Tracker, March 15th, Group 1. Group 1 of my 2 tulip groups. All right, here is my group 1 of tulips. I'm just going to do a quick combination of gesture, contour, drawing here. I'm going to start with one of the taller leaves, and that is because it's a nice way to measure the other ones against it. So if you have something, once you have one thing down in your drawing, you can measure the other things against it, which is handy dandy for me. And here this puppy curves around. Let's see, kind of curves around, goes into the ground, so it's looping, kind of looping like that, looping and curling, and this kind of, they're just beautiful shapes, aren't they? That's, as I keep saying, that is what really lures me in to continuing to want to draw them and observe them. It's a little bit of a tricky line right here where my eye wants to see it a different way than it actually is. So this one's kind of leaning back and peeking out from behind this one. I like to go back and kind of reinforce my lines sometimes. And here's one that's leaning out in front. And I think that the larger leaves might be the ones that are like looking like they're unfurling. Those might be where the actual blossom is going to come out. That's my hypothesis. And the other ones are like supporting cast. They're the supporting leaves. They're to photosynthesize and help out. Photosynthesis. If you know who Robin Wall Kimmerer is, she is a wonderful Indigenous woman scientist who wrote an amazing book called Braiding Sweetgrass. If you don't know her, I highly recommend having a look at that book. And she, in one lecture, she talked about having photosynthesis envy. I thought that was a really great term. So thank you to Robin Wall Kimmerer for introducing that idea. She said, I wonder what it's like to be a plant, can photosynthesize. And I was at a conference once where there was a person talking about trees, and he said trees can eat sunlight. So think about that, the power of photosynthesis indeed is amazing. So just, can we imagine what it must be like to photosynthesize? We can only imagine, we can only guess. So what a wonderful way to use our imaginations and to guess what that might be like. To live in a world where the sun is your food. This must be quite different from the way that we live, although the sun we need just as much, and it really is our food as well. When you think about we cannot live without the plants and that grow from it, and certainly the animals eat the plants, so some people eat the animals, but regardless, all food needs the sun, all of the food that we eat anyway. There are some like microbe things in the bottom of the ocean that don't need the sun apparently, but according to our limited knowledge of the great realm that is the earth. All right, now this last one here. Noticing this one needs to be a bit taller. That's okay, I can adjust it. There we go. And then there's one way up at the end there, way up at the top. So that is it's just, when you look at it, kind of abstract and really beautiful, the lines that these make. So what a great investigation of line and form, as well as investigation of daily or almost daily change and observing growth. So wonderful, fun exercise. I hope you choose a plant that you can observe and do this with. So try it out, enjoy it, and let me know how it goes. And I'll put my date again so I don't forget. March 15th, 2025, 4 p.m., 60 degrees, yeah. Okay, now I'm going to sketch group 2. So I have a little bit of a different perspective on group 2. It's closer to me. And so it'll be slightly different. So here goes. Let's see. Group 2, man, it's just the swirling patterns are really, really beautiful. And so with gesture drawing, I'm really trying to just feel it, feel the shape of it with my pencil. And so that one kind of has like this, I can't wait to do it with some colored pencils as well. This one kind of wraps around a little bit, goes in, and this is just so beautifully delicate and graceful. That's putting that one front and center there. And then the other one, there's one coming down. It's back to it, and it has a lovely arcing shape as well. I'm kind of just can't really see at the bottom. And there's a lot of shading and stuff that I'm just capturing the lines and the shapes right now. And there's like another one hidden, a little hidden guy right here. A little hidden one. Sprig. And then here, just lovely curling. Is that a fractal? I don't know. It's definitely this lovely shape. It's kind of, and it's very foreshortened here. Calling out Caravaggio again. And then it's interesting. Some of them are like these thin ones. I don't know if the function of those are more the leaves, and the big ones are the ones that have the flower coming up. I think that's my hypothesis for now. So when we see it actually a flower, then we can really know. And then this one kind of leaning back here. I see my looking at it now, it's very off, my drawing. It's not quite in line. Like, I have my North Star here, and this is not where it's supposed to be. So everything's kind of a little bit off, but so it is. That's, as I do this, oh man, it makes me want to do another one. So I probably will, but I want to show you, this type of thing. It happens when we're sketching. So we just go with it and we keep going. All right.